Good morning, my dear kids. How are you all? Hope all of you are in the best of health and safe at your homes with your family members. With this hope, I start my today's work. And what is today's work? I hope all of you remember where were we yesterday and what we did yesterday. Yes, yesterday we were doing nouns and its kinds. And yesterday I told you and explained you about what is a noun. And out of 5 kinds of noun, we had done 2 kinds of nouns. What were they? Yes, proper and common noun. Today we will be doing a collective noun and material noun. But before that, we will be completing our exercises which were left of common and proper noun and a quick recap of what are nouns and about proper noun and collective noun. So children, let's get started with our work. So yesterday we talked about nouns. What are nouns? Noun is a name of a person, place, animal or a thing. In short, everything is a noun. And nouns are also known as naming words. I told you yesterday only. Then I told you there are 5 kinds of noun. What are they? Proper noun, common noun, collective noun, abstract and material noun. Now, common and proper nouns we had done yesterday. A quick recap of what are proper nouns and what are common nouns. A proper noun is the name of a particular person, place, animal, or a thing. Example: Agra, Red Fort, Sonia, Reynolds, etc. Here are the 5 of the examples which I read yesterday also. My name is Dimple Thakur. Delhi is the national capital of India. Jaipur is called Pink City. My friend teaches in Army Public School. I like to eat Dabur honey. Here the words underlined in pink are all your proper names. Dimple Thakur, Delhi, India, Jaipur, Pink City, Army Public School and Dabur. Next was your common noun. What was your common noun? A name that is used commonly for persons, things, animals or places. For example, boy, dog, pen, man, woman, town, friend and so on. And here are the few of the examples again. Boys like to play football. There are many beautiful parks in Chandigarh. My friend borrowed few books yesterday. People like to live in a city. Teacher plays a role of guide, mentor and motivator in the life of a student. So here the words boy, park, friend, football, people, city, teacher, guide, mentor, motivator, student, books. All these are your common nouns because they are commonly used for any person, place, animal or thing. Now children, difference between proper and noun. How can you differentiate common noun and proper noun? Common nouns name general people, animal, places or thing. Proper noun names specific people, animal, places or things. Common nouns do not need to be in capital letters, whereas proper nouns are always and always in capital letters. Example, if I write the word singer, it is in small letter. But if I write Taylor Swift, it's a name, it's a proper noun. So T and S will be capital here. Now children, move on to exercise part of your book. Open your books. Exercise A and B we had already done yesterday. Now we will be doing exercise C. Pick out the proper nouns and common nouns in the following sentences. Write P for proper nouns and C for common nouns. So here are the 8 sentences. We will write P for proper and C for common nouns. So let's get started. Bruno is a big dog. Bruno proper noun, dog common noun. Ali is 7 years old boy and Meena is an 8-year-old girl. Ali proper noun, boy common noun, Meena proper noun, girl common noun. Sudha Chandran is a famous dancer. Sudha Chandran proper noun, dancer common noun. I met my neighbor Mala in the market. Neighbor common noun, market common noun. Mala is your proper noun here. Ahmed travels to Kolkata very often. Ahmed and Kolkata both are proper nouns, and you can see in all these sentences wherever we have written proper nouns, they all are beginning with a capital letter. whether they are in the beginning, middle, or end of the sentence. The tiger in this cage is called Strippy. Tiger, common noun. Cage, common noun. Strippy is your proper noun. Sita is playing with her pet parrot. She calls it Kara. Sita, proper noun. Parrot, common noun. And Kara, proper noun again. Sudha, Bina, Geeta are close friends. Sudha, proper noun. Bina, proper noun. Geeta, proper noun. And friends, common noun. See children, here also it is written in the box. A proper noun always begins with a capital letter. Now exercise D. Match the common nouns with the proper nouns. Girl, Padmini, it's the name of a girl. Country, Bangladesh. City, Indore. Ocean, Indian Ocean. Building, Mysore Palace. Planet, Venus. Bank, State Bank of India. Forest, Sundarbans. So here you can see these are all common nouns and this side all are proper nouns. And again you can see here all proper nouns are beginning with the capital letter. Now children, underline the common nouns and circle the proper nouns in the story. Now we'll read the story and side by side we will underline the common nouns and circle the proper nouns in the story. There was a cunning wolf called Ronnie. So wolf is a common noun, Ronnie is a proper noun. So you will underline wolf and circle Ronnie. He lived in a forest near the town of Nottingham. Forest and town are a common nouns, underline them and circle Nottingham. He saw 3 lamps building new houses near the forest. Lamps, houses, forest, all 3 are their common nouns. The first lamp, called Liam, made a house of straw and started living in it. Lamps, underline. Liam, circle. House, straw, underline. The wolf went to his door and asked him to open it. Wolf and door both are common nouns here. The lamp did not open the door. Lamp and door both are common nouns, so underline them. But the wolf blew really hard on it. Wolf, underline. And destroyed his house, underline house. The second lamb, called Sam, lamb, underline. Sam, circle, made his house of wood. House and wood, underline. Rory knocked at his door, but Sam did not open it. Rory, circle, door, underline. Sam, circle. So Rory entered the house through the chimney and drove Sam away. Again Rory and Sam, circle, house, underline. But the third lamb, Gordon, was very clever. He made his house with bricks. Lamb, house and bricks, underline. Gordon, circle. Soon the wolf came, underline wolf. He climbed to the roof, underline roof, and entered the house, underline house, through the chimney, underline chimney. Gordon put a pot of boiling water under the chimney. Gordon, circle, pot, water and chimney, underline. These 3 are common nouns. Splash, the wolf fell into the pot of boiling water. Wolf, pot and water, underline, because these are all common nouns. I hope children you have done this and understood till here what are common nouns and proper nouns. Now children, see what do you see in this picture? Yes, in this picture we can see here there's a class of students. There are many fish here. There are stars. There are few keys. There are few flies. So any guesses about this? Yes, all these are collective nouns. Now what are your collective nouns? Collective nouns is a group of anything, be it a person, place, animal or a thing. Group of anything. Like here is a group of students, group of fish is there, group of stars is there, group of keys there, and group of flies are there. Now these groups are given different names. These groups are given different names. How? For example, this group of students we call it as a class of students, a school of fish, a bunch of keys, like this. Now I will show you the meaning and few more examples to understand better. They all are collective nouns. Now, what are collective nouns? Collective noun is the word used to name a group of people, animal, or things. A collective noun is singular in form even though it names anything which is two or more than two. So here are the examples to make you better understand. A class of students. So here many children are sitting together. So we call it as a class of students. A team of players. Now class, team, all these mean the meaning is group. Loaf of bread, whole bread together is known as loaf of bread. A deck of cards, a pack of dogs, a constellation of stars, a flock of birds, a troop of monkeys, a flight of butterflies, a small swarm of flies, a team of horses, a set of tools. So these are the few examples. Means all the words set, team, flight, troop, swarm, flock, constellation, pack, deck, loaf, all these words mean the group. Basic meaning is group, but to differentiate it, they are being given different names. Now, children, open your books to collective nouns page. Now, before I start this, again, you will write the day classic here. Rather, on exercise C and D, also you write the day classic. Collective nouns. So, you have already understood about collective nouns. I will read it for you only. Words that are the names of groups of person, places, animals, and things are called collective nouns. Example, I gave my mother a bouquet of flowers. Children, it's bouquet. Some children pronounce it as bouquet. It's not bouquet, it's bouquet. Spelling is Bouquet, but we pronounce it as bouquet. I have lost the bunch of keys. We saw Pride of Lions. It's not lion, it's lions. During our trip to Africa. Sometimes the same collective noun can be used to name different collection of things. Example, a pack of cats, a pack of wolves, a bunch of grapes, a bunch of keys, a herd of cattle, a herd of elephants, a flight of birds, a flight of stairs, a flock of birds, a flock of sheep. Some collective nouns can also be used on their own without a common noun. For example, there is a big crowd at the railway station. Crowd here means crowd of people. The choir sings very well. Choir here means choir of singers. So it's not necessary to write the choir of singers sing well, or there is a big crowd of people. No, only you can write crowd or choir. It means a group only. There are some collective nouns and the common nouns that are used with. For example, a band of musicians, a chest of drawers, a crew of sailors, a troop of dancers, a fleet of ships, a flight of birds, a gaggle of geese, a gang of thieves, a group of children, a shoal of fish. I hope, children, this much is clear. Now let's move on to exercise to make yourselves more clear. Fill in the blanks using suitable nouns. Lions, cars, eggs, trousers, sticks, people, bees, and players. A pair of trousers, a pack of cards, a team of players, a pride of lions, a crowd of people, a clutch of eggs, a swarm of bees, a bundle of sticks. Exercise G. Again, you will do the exercise and they have given us two options. Out of these bracket options, we have to select one that is the correct one. A fleet of ships is standing in the harbor. Father lost his bunch of keys yesterday. A pack of papers lay out on the table. Minu made a pile of stones near the gate. There was a swarm of bees around the honeycomb. You can see a herd of elephants in the forest. The band of musicians played lively music. I can see a cluster of stars from the roof. The master fed his horse a bundle of hay. He bought a bunch of grapes from the market. I hope, children, you have done these exercises. Now let's move on to the fourth kind of noun, that is your material noun. Now what is a material? Material here means with which one thing is made. And that is your raw material. For example, if I say this table is made up of wood, So wood here is your material noun. My earrings are made up of gold. So here gold is a material noun, means raw material with which one thing is or many things are made. Now material nouns are the names of materials or substances out of which things are made. For example, gold, silver, iron, copper. All these material nouns are uncountable. We cannot count. If I say gold, I can't count gold. Iron, silver, I can't count these things. So they are known as uncountable also. Material nouns are names given to the raw elements or objects which exist in nature or created by humans using raw materials. The primary source of raw material. So basically raw material we get it from nature, animals and plants also. Material nouns, again I am telling you definition. Material noun is the name of a substance, a material or an ingredient that we can see, touch, which is used for making things. The material noun is a noun which can be measured or weighted but cannot be counted, like toothpaste, jewelry, money, rain, wheat. So these can be coal, gold. So these can be weight, means we can weight. We cannot count them. We can measure it or weigh it. Here are the few of the things which we get from nature, animals, plants and man-made. Water is natural, air, silver, gold, sunlight, eggs, animals, meat, honey, milk, wool. All these are materials we get from animals. From plants we get cotton, food, oil, coffee, perfume, man-made, acid, alcohol, cement, butter, cloth, and there are many more. So few of the examples. The window is made up of glass. So window is a common noun and glass is your material noun. The cupboard is made up of iron. Cupboard is a common noun and iron is your material noun. The child is playing with clay. I love silver rings more than gold rings. Khadi is a popular cloth in India. So cloth, gold, silver, clay, iron, glass, all these are your material nouns. I hope children material noun is also clear. So let's get started with your bookwork. Words which are names of materials used for making other things are called material nouns. Example, he put the wood in the fireplace. We use silver to make jewelry. This statue is made up of bronze. You should always handle glass carefully. Now underline the nouns and mention whether these are material, collective or common noun. So here, elephant tusks are made up of ivory. Elephants and tusks, common noun. Ivory, material. The peasants made his house from bricks. Peasant, common, house, common, bricks, material. Kabir presents a bouquet to Mrs. Gomes. Bouquet here is a collective noun. The restaurant was decorated by clay statue. Restaurant here is your common noun. Clay statue is your material noun. We get silk from silkworm. Silk material, silkworm is a common noun. This box is light because it is made up of plastic. Box, common, plastic material. The band of musicians played for the audience. Band of musicians. Band here is a collective. If you take it as a separate musician, then it is common, and audience is a collective noun. We should not waste paper. Paper is a material noun. Now children, I hope everything is clear to all. Nouns, basically 4 kinds of nouns we have done: common noun, proper noun, collective noun and your material noun. One noun is not in your book, but I will tell you in a gist. That is your abstract noun. Abstract nouns are the nouns which we cannot see or touch. We can only feel. Which we can only feel, like happiness, courage, sadness. Courage, we can feel sadness, happiness, which are literally feelings or ideas. They are known as abstract nouns. So this much only for today. And children, I hope all of you understood it. Anything you could not understand, you can ask me in tomorrow's live class. And please complete all your work till here and send me for checking as soon as possible. Till then, bye. Have a great day. God bless you all. Thank you.